guys, it's Lydia, and today I'm going to be talking about my experiences rereading Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. So it is currently January 1st, and I finished this book last night at 11:04 because I just kind of decided around 7 last night that I was going to finish it, and I wasn't going to go to bed until I finished it. So basically I finished it and went straight to bed because I had work this morning. But I'm really glad I finished it because that put me at 25 books for the year, which was more than I was expecting to read. And the last 3 reads of last year, were rereads, which is just really exciting to me. But anyway, this is definitely a different experience than rereading the Sorcerer's Stone, because rereading the Sorcerer's Stone just reintroduces you to the magic, and it just, I don't know, it just kind of feels like a new time reading a book every time you're reading it. And it has so many parallels to the last book, and this one didn't have as many, so I didn't get to appreciate it in a new way as much. That being said, I did still really enjoy rereading this book, and I still rate it a 4 out of 5 stars on Goodreads. So basically, to start off my thoughts, the first time I read this book, I absolutely, positively despised Dobby. I ranted to all of my friends who have read it before me about how much I hated Dobby, and they're like, "You're gonna change your mind." I didn't believe them. They were right. But it was so interesting reading it this time because like he was annoying, but like he didn't anger me the way that he did the first time I read the book. And I think all of my anger at Dobby the first time I read it distracted me from how terrible of a person Lockhart is. Like, oh my gosh, he made me so angry throughout this entire reread. Like, the way that he talked to Harry and was like, "Now Harry, you're not that famous yet, like me." Like, oh my gosh, I just wanted to punch him the entire time. I could not stand him, but he's kind of fun to hate. So that was an interesting experience, and I guess my Dobby hatred distracted me from how horrible Lockhart is, as I said before. So I guess not hating Dobby anymore made this book enjoyable in a new way. Also, I stand by what I said in my last video, the one about the Sorcerer's Stone, with my feelings on Ron. I'm loving him so much this reread. It's just been so much fun. I absolutely adore Ron. Like, he might end up being my favorite character in the Harry Potter series after this reread because I love him. I mean, definitely I like Hermione better in the Chamber of Secrets than I do in the Sorcerer's Stone, even though like all my favorite Hermione quotes are from the Sorcerer's Stone. But like, I definitely enjoy her character more in this book. And like her and Ron's interactions in this book, and it's just like, I'm already shipping you even though you're 12. Like, it was just great. I really, really enjoyed that aspect of the book. But Ron's just so sweet and caring, and his antics are hilarious. Like, why are there so many Ron haters? Probably because of the movies. Like, Rupert Grint did a great job. I think Rupert Grint is like the perfect Ron Weasley. But like, the script? What the heck? Why do they change half of Ron's good lines to either Harry or Hermione? And like, I don't get it. It's annoying, and like, I've heard people talk about it before, but like, as I'm rereading this, it's just ticking me off more and more and more. So yeah, oh goodness, I just really love Ron Weasley. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna continue. I know the next book is when he's like super annoying, or one of the books he's super annoying in, but I feel like I'm still gonna love him. Because I've always been pretty pro-Ron, but now I just feel like I'm more pro-Ron than I ever was before. And it's just fun. And yeah. So definitely the stuff with Tom Riddle was interesting to reread, because like, you knew the whole time what was going on, and it's just like the entire time you're like, "No, Harry, no." And I kind of was like that the first time, but I was like really like that this time, since I fully understood it. And it was so fun getting to see this whole thing, knowing what's going on, and understanding poor Ginny's role in this. And it just, I don't know, and her Valentine to Harry just was so funny and sweet, and I just love it. And honestly, this is the book I started shipping Harry and Ginny in as well the first time I read it, and I totally stand by that. Like, I don't I don't understand Harry and Hermione as a ship. Like, no disrespect if that's your ship, but like, from the beginning, I just see Harry and Ginny working, and I'm probably going to talk about that more later, because the later into the series it gets, the more strong feelings I have about Harry and Ginny, and also about Ron and Hermione, especially Ron and Hermione actually. But I just, very enjoyable to see how the characters are in their early years, and they're just so sweet, and it's just adorable, and I just love it. So anyway, I'm really, really looking forward to rereading The Prisoner of Azkaban, because as I said in my introduction video, it's probably my favorite in the series. I'm so excited to like really decide what my ranking of these books is, just since the top 3 are so close for me. So I'm really excited for that. I'm really excited to read about Sirius for the first time again, and just, yeah, I'm really pumped about The Prisoner of Azkaban. In fact, the reason I'm filming this video today instead of like postponing it, like I did with the first one, was because I told myself I was not going to start reading The Prisoner of Azkaban until I filmed this video, because I was already mixing up things in my mind between the Sorcerer's Stone and the Chamber of Secrets when I was filming that video. So I definitely wanted to do... Oh, I forgot something. Hagrid. I like him even more through the reread too. And just, I feel so bad for him in this book, and like Lockhart's reaction to Hagrid's arrest, I feel like he suspected him already, which he totally didn't, because he's full of crap with everything he says. Ugh, it was so frustrating. Like, I forgot about that part, like how gleeful he was about Hagrid's capture, and like I understand that they were really convinced it was Hagrid, but there's also the fact that Dumbledore wasn't, and no one was trusting Dumbledore except for Harry. And I mean, given the rest of the series, I can kind of understand trusting Dumbledore might not always be the best idea, but like at this point no one knows that yet. So it's, I don't know, I just found that so frustrating with the characters, but I just really appreciated Hagrid, and like the scene after Draco calls Hermione a mudblood, and like with Harry's confusion, and like Ron being like it's a despicable thing to call someone, and Hagrid getting all mad, it's all so sweet, and I just forgot how much I love the friendships in this series. Like, I don't know how I forgot that, but it's so amazing, and I love it, and I'm so much enjoying rereading it. Anyway, I feel like I just said the same thing 20 times, so I'm gonna conclude this video now. But I hope you enjoyed, and I really hope that you will continue watching my chronicling of rereading the Harry Potter series. The Prisoner of Azkaban one will probably be up fairly soon, because I feel like I'm going to zip through that book, and then that will be the last one I completely zip through, since the other ones are very long. Anyway, I hope you have a very lovely day, and that you have a very wonderful 2018, and I will see you soon in another video. Bye!